Hey, Justice, welcome. We're live. We're live.
Hello, everyone.
We are broadcasting. People here can watch us as well.
Hey, guys, what's going on? Everyone's so nice here.
So, how was the panel? How was that experience for you?
It was intense. I mean, the fans are really passionate and they yell a lot, which is a good sign, I think.
Yes.
But yeah, it was intense. This is my first Brazilian Comic Con. This is my second Comic Con ever. The only other one I went to was like Tokyo, like a week ago. So it's pretty intense.
Yeah. And what can we expect about the Detective Pikachu? Because the trailer is awesome. So,
Thank you.
what can we expect about the movie, the story, and everything?
It's really funny. I mean, obviously because of Ryan Reynolds, he's incredibly funny. Just his voice coming out of this small little like cute rabbit thing, you know. But also, there's a lot of heart to it. You know, there's a story at the center that I feel like anyone can relate to, regardless if you're a kid who grew up with Pokemon or if you've never heard of Pokemon before. It's kind of like it's a movie for everyone, you know.
And did you watch Pokemon when you were a kid?
Yeah.
What's your favorite one?
My favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon is Totodile from Generation 2. Because it was one of the starter Pokemon in Pokemon Gold, which was one of the first video games that I had. But yeah, a lot of people don't know who Totodile is because he's not really one of the more famous ones. But yeah, he's always been my favorite.
Of course, our generation grew up with Japanese culture, Japanese pop culture. We're into Michael B. Jordan. He loves anime.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
And people here in Brazil, they also love anime. We have some new series coming from Netflix, and Netflix is really into anime right now. And people here love it. Do you like it as well?
Yeah, I love anime. I grew up with anime too, but my introduction to anime was like Miyazaki films, you know, like Spirited Away and things like that. But then I watched like Death Note and I read like the manga. Yeah, Death Note is so dope. It's so good. And I watched like One Piece. I mean, I watched Pokemon, obviously. But yeah, I'm a huge anime fan.
I know that you've done theater off Broadway. You've done a few things, and you're starting to become famous because you did Fallen Kingdom this year. Do you feel your relationship with fans in Comic Cons and in general are getting closer? Do you have that sense? Talking to people that recognize you?
You mean does that happen to me often, where people recognize me?
Yeah. Does it happen often?
Not terribly often. I'm a people person, so whenever anyone comes up to me on the street or at these events, I'm always willing to talk to them and take a picture and sign something or whatever. But it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing to like be in the grocery store one day just doing what you've been doing your entire life, and then the next day it's like everyone knows who you are and wants to talk to you. Like that's not normal, you know. So it's a little weird. I'm getting used to it.
What can you tell us about the process of shooting Detective Pikachu? Because there are not real creatures as we know it, but and how hard it was to act with nothing. I don't know what did you put there.
Yeah, it was literally nothing. I was acting with air, and sometimes it was a man in a green suit with a puppet walking around, and I'd have to react to it. I had some practice when I did Jurassic World, but that was easier because all I had to do was run away screaming. I didn't actually have to communicate and directly respond to what the character was doing, you know. So it was a lot harder in Pokemon.
Yeah, and there is Pokemons around the world, everywhere, right? So what can you tell us about the relationship of your character and his father too? Because there is a strong thing in this movie, right?
So Tim's father goes missing, and that's why he teams up with Detective Pikachu in order to solve the mystery of his missing father. But there's also this added thing where Tim is the only person that can understand Pikachu, and Everyone else is just hearing like Pika, 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 and he's hearing words. He's hearing Ryan Reynolds' voice.
That's something that for me was really funny, because as you said it, there's this little cute thing, and then with Ryan Reynolds' voice. And I forgot my question because I was commenting about this funny thing.
Sorry, man.
When we talk about Pokemon, people always expect the tournaments and this kind of dynamics. That's really
The stuff from the
it's more
original
like
series.
traditional. Yeah. But the movie is different, right?
Yeah, the movie's really different. It's the Pokemon Company is trying to expand the universe. It's trying to showcase a region where Pokemon and humans live harmoniously. So they don't live in Pokeballs. They don't battle. They work side by side with humans in their everyday life. And I think that gives a larger world view of the Pokemon universe. So you have places where there's trainers and there's tournaments and people are battling Pokemon, but then you also have places where they're more like, not necessarily pets, but like equals, you know?
Yeah. And I remember my question.
All right.
And you can tell us why you can hear Pikachu, Detective Pikachu. You can. Is that a secret? It's gonna be revealed in the movie or not?
You'd have to see the movie.
Oh yes. Damn. But I had to try it.
Yeah.
Is this like a plot twist or something?
You have to see the movie.
Okay. I'm gonna be patient. There is a lot of Easter eggs about the games in the poster, you know.
Yeah.
And how did did you guys choose these Easter eggs? Did you know it when you were seeing one in the backgrounds or interacting with one of those Easter eggs? What can you tell us about the Easter eggs of this movie?
Like, how do we choose them? Or
How do you choose them, and how much of those Easter eggs are in those?
there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of hidden gems for the fans from the video games, from the original series. I think what the Pokemon Company does so well is it satisfies its fans. It gives the fans what they want, but then it also, the story and the world is still digestible to people who don't know anything about Pokemon. So if you're a fan of Pokemon, you'll see everything that you want to see. You'll see your favorite Pokemon, but if you know nothing, I still highly recommend going to see it.
We're gonna see Team Rocket in this one.
I'm sorry?
Team Rocket.
Yeah, I can't confirm or deny anything.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Yeah. Okay, Justice, thank you very much for being
Thank
here.
you.
It's a pleasure. Hope you're having a great trip here in Brazil.
Yeah, I'm loving it so far. The food is my favorite part.
Oh yeah?
The food, yeah.
What did you eat here?
I had couscous, Brazilian, like it was like a Brazilian style couscous thing I had. Oh, I can't remember the names. I'm still learning Portuguese. It's hard to say all of the names.
Did you eat a coxinha already? That's
What is
like
that?
how can I explain
A chicken dumpling. It's a dumpling.
No, that sounds so good.
Dumpling.
No, I haven't had that yet. No, but I had this really famous fish. I think that you guys eat a lot over here. Something with a P. It starts with a P.
Pirarucu.
Maybe. It's like a really big fish.
Yeah, it's like a river fish. Really.
And it's huge.
It's not greasy, but it has a lot of fat in the meat.
Sure.
Maybe?
I think we're talking about the same thing. I
Yeah,
think so.
maybe.
And I also had manioc.
Manioc flour.
Manioc. Yeah, I've had a lot of that.
Right.
I don't know, a lot of good stuff. Frango milho. Do you know what that is?
frango?
Frango milho.
Frango milho. I think I know what it is.
It's like chicken with corn.
Yes,
With like
I know.
corn chowder. That was really good.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're having a ball here in Brazil.
Yeah, I'm having a blast. Yeah, but I leave so soon. I wish I could stay longer.
All right, cool. Thank you very much for being here, man.
Thank you.
Right, a gente já volta aí. Vamos